Good morning, Sarah Winnemucca Wolves. I miss you so much. I hope you're having some good quality time with your family and your siblings. Well, I'm here today to read to you one of everybody's favorite books, Inky's Amazing Escape. You guys are always asking me to read this, so I figured this is a good one to read during quarantine. This is called Inky's Amazing Escape: How a Very Smart Octopus Found His Way Home by C. Montgomery and illustrated by Amy Schimler Safford. A Paula Wiseman book, published by Simon & Schuster Books for Young Readers. Here we go. The baby octopus hatched out of an egg the size of a grain of rice. His mother used her jet to blow him from out of her den to the sea, along with his tiny octopus brothers and sisters. Each octopus set out on a journey alone. They're born ready to explore. I think that's Inky right there. There's the pictures. Let's see what happens. For weeks, the octopus... You know what? Let me see. I think I can do this. This might make it easier. There we go. For weeks, the octopus rode the currents of the Pacific Ocean. He ate tiny scraps of food that floated by, and he grew fast. Soon, he needed bigger meals: clams, fish, and octopus's favorite, crabs. To find them, the little octopus had to explore. There's our little octopus. Curious, he wondered, might there be a tasty morsel here? What about over there? He poked his slippery, bendy arms into every nook and cranny. Soon, he found a yummy clam. He used his strong suckers to pull the clam apart, and he ate the clam for dinner. Now the octopus was sleepy, but how would he find a safe place to nap? He searched among the coral, and he found a crack that led to a little cave. In went 1 arm, 2 arms, 4 arms, 8. Good night. In the morning, the octopus again went exploring. What would he find today? He could both feel and taste with his suckers. What? Could you imagine being able to taste with your hands? Ew, that's all I have to say. But, and then we're on the next page now. But he didn't see the long green fish swimming like a banner rippling in the wind. It was a moray eel. He chomped down on 2 of the octopus's arms. The young octopus used his jet to shoot away head first, arms trailing behind. But the eel had bitten off the tips of his 2 arms. Aww. The octopus was hungry and hurt, but he went on. The octopus spotted a wooden box lying in the sea floor. In went his slippery, bendy arms. In went his squishy head. He ate the lobster. Then he took a nap. Woken from sleep, the octopus felt himself rising up and out of the water. What the octopus thought was a safe den was a fisherman's lobster trap. Oh no! Look at that. Aw. You aren't a lobster, the fisherman exclaimed. Who do we have here? The octopus, who had never seen a human before, wondered the same thing. Oh, you're hurt, the lobsterman observed. Yeah. He decided to take the little octopus to the aquarium. That was a very nice thing to do. I'm glad that was his decision. The aquarium keeper saw the octopus' hurt arms. "You'll be safe with us," she told the octopus, and poured him into the tank. She named him Inky because when they're scared, octopuses can squirt ink. But the little octopus wasn't scared. He was ready to explore. He felt and tasted the glass, because remember, he can taste with his suckers that are on his arms, and all the corners with his slippery, bendy arms and his strong suckers. He crawled to the top of the tank and looked up to the keeper. She handed him his favorite snack, a yummy crab. Now they were friends. What snack could somebody give you, and then you'll just be so happy? Oops. Inky liked it when the keeper petted him. Sometimes he was so happy he would change color. Octopuses change color to fool prey and to escape enemies, but they show their feelings this way too. When the keeper opened the lid to his tank, Inky turned red with excitement. When he was relaxed, he would turn white. Sometimes he made spots on his arms. Sometimes he sprouted stripes and splotches. What color do you think you would be to show you were happy? I think mine would be purple. Inky felt better. He had fun in his tank. The keeper gave him dried corals, pots, and jars to explore. Inky poked his slippery, bendy arms into all of them. Sometimes he'd squeeze his squishy head inside. Sometimes the keeper gave Inky toys. Inky liked to take apart Legos. I don't know if you can see right there, the Legos. Kind of hard to see, I know, the light's weird. Anyway, he liked to take apart Lego blocks and put them back together. He liked playing with Mr. Potato Head. One time, with his suckers, he pulled off Mr. Potato Head's eyes and handed them to the starfish in his tank. That's funny. Octopuses are really smart, you guys. I don't know if you know this. Of course you do, because you're brilliant. Oh, this is one of these pictures. Check that out. This is him in his tank. See? And there's all the kids looking at him. Ugh, that's a big picture. It's a fun one. Yeah. Oops. There we go. Haha. Let's go. Inky was always exploring. One night, the keeper forgot to close the lid to Inky's tank tightly enough. He poked a slippery, bendy arm through the gap. What would he find? First one arm, then another and another, then all 8 arms climbed out of the tank. Finally, his squishy head was out too. Inky slid along the floor, exploring with his arms, and soon he came to a hole. A drain for the water, always slopping out of the aquarium tanks and hoses. Where would this hole lead? There was only one way to find out. He poked his slippery, bendy arms into the drain. 1 arm, 2 arms, 4 arms, 8. He pulled and pushed, he pushed and pulled, and finally his squishy head popped inside the drain too. Remember, their heads can squish almost anywhere that their beak can go. This is a picture of the drains he was in. Look at that! What a silly octopus! Inky traveled a long way. Down, down, and down, Inky inched his way through the long pipe. At last he could feel and taste a change. Out popped 1 arm, 2 arm, 4 arms, 8, and finally Inky's squishy head was free again. The drain pipe ran right back into the Pacific Ocean. Look at that. Oops. Sorry, guys. And that's where Inky is today, still ready to explore. The end. There we go. All right, you guys. Normally I'll read you a couple of quick fun facts. So I'll read you a few fun facts for you so you can take that information and lock it in your brain. Since you guys are locking so much information in your brain today. Did you know there are more than 250 different kinds of octopus? They can change color, spots, stripes, splotches, as we saw on Inky. They can also change shape because they have no bones. They can squeeze their squishy, baggy bodies into tiny spaces. This is how Inky got out of through the drain. 100-pound octopus can squeeze through an opening the size of an orange. So 100 pounds of octopus can squeeze through that big of a hole about. Pretty amazing. All right. Let's see what else. An octopus can taste with his skin, even with his eyelids. These are your eyelids. Imagine tasting with your eyelids. Weird. But the sense of taste is the most developed in his suckers and on the inside of his arms. They are so strong that a single sucker can lift 20 pounds. An octopus can have hundreds of suckers on each of his 8 arms, or her 8 arms. And they're so flexible that an octopus can use his suckers like we use our fingers, even to untie a knotted thread. As you know, they can shoot ink, and if a predator bites off a part of his arm or even the entire arm, the octopus can regrow it like new. So Inky, whoop, the real one, all of his arms are probably grown back by now, and he's happy and floating around exploring the ocean. I hope you guys have a good day. I can't wait to see you again. Bye!